Hey guys, it's Natasha and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my gel nails at home. This is part 2. There is a video already up on my channel on how I do it. You guys often ask me, girl, did you do those nails? Are you doing them at home? How do you do them? Do you go to a salon? To be honest, the past 3 nail fills, I have gone somewhere because it was summertime. I was treating myself. But now that we're back to work, back to the grind, I will be doing them on my own. I started doing my own nails in like March of 2020 and I've been doing them ever since. I have a little highlight bubble on my Instagram so you can see the growth and how much progress I've made. But this video, I feel like it's going to be much easier because there are shorter nails. The last video that I did, there were for like my long nail tips extensions, but because now I work as a nurse aide, it's not hygienic for me to have long nails. I've had these in for like maybe like 2 weeks and now they're too long. So I'm gonna go ahead, trim them down, do a little nail design, and then just walk you through every step on how I do them at home by myself. Step 1, I'm gonna just put my hair back so it's not in the way. I already have my little station set up. I do have my reference picture here on my phone. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy, just a little easy fill at home. So let's get started. First, this is the before. These are the nails that I got done at the salon. I use hard gel to fill in my nails, and then I use gel colors with a lamp to, you know, put the color on top. This I got, and it's lasted me so long. This is the IBD hard gel. Got this on Amazon. All this stuff is on Amazon. I do have a list of all my nail stuff, like everything, single thing that I use on like an Amazon list. So I'll put that down below because I found that really helpful. My friends always ask me when they want to get started what I use, and I just go ahead and send them that list, and they're like, thanks girl, because it's everything's on it. Everything that you'll see here on that list. So that's like my base of what keeps my nails nice and strong. So I'm going to start by filing them down just a little bit, getting rid of the color, and then I'm going to go ahead and refill them with this gel. This is my e-file. You can use just like a regular nail file. It does take a little longer, so that's why I went from using a nail file to an e-file. And also, the e-file does take a little bit to get used to. I remember in the beginning, I would kind of burn myself a little bit in burning because like I would be doing it for too long on one spot and it would just kind of feel like heat. But after a while getting the hang of it, it's super easy to use and way more convenient because it cuts down like the nail prep time. And I just start by lightly buffing out my nails. It's just getting rid of that top layer. This on the end does have a drill bit, and I just go ahead and change them. These are reusable, and you can just buy a really big bag and then just change them every time you do a new set. Because I only do like my own nails, I'll use like the same one as often as I can, like how much is last. But if I do someone else's nails, then I go ahead, take it off, and put a new nail bit. While I'm into my e-file, I have this little brush on the side and just kind of like go ahead and brush them off so I can see what I've taken off, and so I don't take off too much, so I don't take off too little, and then I keep moving on. So this is as far as I've gotten. As you can see, these ones I've taken off and these ones still have nail polish on them, and then I'll go ahead and continue and do the rest of the hand. I sometimes put a mask on. I try to remember just because there's so much like particles going in the air and I don't want all of them to go into my lungs. Now they're all, all the old nail is off. This is what my nails look like now that there's no polish on it. This is just like the gel. You can see. I'm just going to head and brush this off. These are too long for me to work with. I know they're not that long because I'm used to like really long ones, but these are too long for me to work with. So I'm gonna grab one of my nail files. I like to grab the one with the 150 bit. That's the like strongest one that I have. And then I'm just going to make these square, and I'm just gonna go ahead and file them down. If I only want to trim a little bit, I go ahead and use this file. But if there's a lot that I want to cut off, I'll just go ahead with my e-file and shave them down this way, and that does it much faster. And then whatever I have to clean up, I can go ahead and do with this. Let me assess the situation. I think I might shave it down a little bit with this. Any rough edges I fix with like a regular nail file. Okay, my nails are now nice and filed like so. So now it's like the building gel. Because I already have like quite like a sturdy base, it's more like building the last part of my nail, so it's not, it doesn't go like this and then boom, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and use this hard gel. I do have a brush. This is a brush that I use to apply my hard gel. I have my hard gel with me. I also have my UV light. And before I go ahead and put anything on, I do a nail dehydrator. I used to use a primer and a dehydrator. Recently, the last few times I didn't use a primer and it still stayed as long as it did. So I just go ahead and apply the dehydrator on every single nail. I also make sure to brush off any of the excess thing that we drilled off before I put this on, and then I go ahead and put a little bit on each nail like so. Okay, so this part, which is like the gel, and the e-file, I think is the trickiest part to get around, but once you have it down, you're all good. I just take a little bit of gel. My goal is to fill out this part of the nail and only put a little bit at the end because I already have like a pretty sturdy nail base. It's pretty thick. Just put it at the end, build that part, and brush it. It's a pretty thick gel, so it's not going to be runny and go all over the place. It gives you enough time to kind of like work with it. And then I put it in my lamp, cure it, and I'm good to move on. So I'm going to do that on all the nails, and then we're going to be ready for the painting cute fun part. Side note, keep your hard gel away from your UV light as you're curing them, or you will harden the entire container. So put this on, and now we wait. The nails are fully prepped. I wipe them off with alcohol, and then I buff them to make sure they're nice and smooth and there's no like harsh ridges. And then at this time I also like to make sure that the shape is like the final shape that I want. So after I go ahead and buff them, I go ahead with the file and make sure the corners are nice, the length is okay and what I want it, because that will be the final shape of the nails. Here are the prep nails. So now I'm gonna go in with my colors. Like I'm gonna show you again on the screen my reference photo of what I want the nails. I already picked out my colors from a little color wheel over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my base coat. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and put base coat on all of my nails and cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, both are set. Let me show you the color that I'm doing today. This is the pink that I'll be doing today. Okay, I got the pink down. Now I'm gonna do this sheer pink on top. Now that I'm looking at it, I just like the pink. I think I'm going to keep it simple this time. I won't do the little eyes like I have in the photo. So I'm going to go in with my top coat, and then we'll be done. Okay, while this is curing, last step that I do, I grab my nail file, usually one with like a 180 bit, something really soft, and I go around the edges of my nails so there's like no nail polishes stuck on the side, and then I'll be completed. There you go. That is how I do my gel nails at home. Kind of simple once you get the hang of it. Again, the hardest part is the UV gel handling and then the e-file, but you can always replace the e-file with like a regular file. It will just make the process a little bit longer because you're gonna have to like sit there and like shave it down 4 more times because the e-file just turns really quick. I'm gonna take the file and just make sure there's no corners that are stuck. Everything is looking good. These are my finished nails. Simple, cute. There is like gel on like a corner or stuff. That like falls off the other day while I wash my hands. I try to be as careful as I can so I don't get any gel residue. But here they are. So that is all that I do for my nails. If I want to do crazy with my design, this is a time that I do it. Hopefully that was helpful, kind of like a walkthrough of all the stuff that I use and the order that I use them. I'll leave my Amazon nail link down below, so if you want to purchase any of the stuff that I use for my at-home gel nails, you can go ahead and do that. It'll be a little easier all in one spot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below on any video you guys want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at natasha.mather, and don't forget to follow me on my TikTok at Natasha's Closet, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.